Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of A Game Designer Plays here in the lab, where we stream the niche games you might have loved if you'd ever played them. I'm your host, CareLevelZero, and tonight we are continuing our very thematic Tech-Noir dystopian thriller, Nobody Wants to Die, in which a number of people have already died. So I decided to do things a little bit differently tonight, and we're going to experiment a little bit with the visuals. This will fuck up the regular camera stuff for the night, but I think in the name of theme, it will be worth it. It also makes things a little bit weirder on my end as well, but I will try to work with it anyways. It has some very interesting effects. If Party Parrot will basically break tonight is the real long and short of it. I'm not sure which ones will work. That one will definitely break in a weird way with what I've done, but that's fine. I'm only doing this for one night, so we'll just have to work with it. So, tonight we are going to aim to wrap up Nobody Wants to Die. I think we're about halfway through the game from what I've gathered, which means tomorrow we'll be free to move on to Furry Sci-Fi Darkest Dungeon, and Friday night we can celebrate the 8th partnerversary with some of the Majima game alongside Daimyo, who I believe has been doing things to prepare. And now I may have to also do things to prepare that I wasn't originally planning on doing. We shall see. I'm not sure what all I have would be appropriate, and I'm kind of doing all of my costume work for this game instead. So it may just be that he has to do it for Friday night, and I won't. I'll just. Oh no, I'll go back to super roots. I'll just wear the N7 hoodie. You know. The streamer arms race continues a little bit. We're working together on this one. The arms race will heat up as soon as I hit my pre-production month for March, though, because at that point, all the stuff I've been lining up, I can start tackling, and I will show no mercy. None whatsoever. So, let's not waste any time, and let's see just how badly all of this breaks. I'm just gonna swap us over, and oh, there we go. All right, yeah, there we go. Let's see if this actually works reasonably for us tonight. Thematically appropriate, right? Had to do it. And the hat is still here as well. We doing the hat again tonight? Should I do the hat? Should we revisit that? Or should I go without the hat tonight? I'll leave that up to chat. Chat in the hat. Black and white noir is great. I dig it. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I found a way to cheat it using a combination of things in OBS, which is why it's definitely going to screw up the camera if we do certain things. So, that being the big one. Because as it's trying to cycle the colors, it is hitting magenta, and magenta is currently completely filtered out. So suffice it to say, it does not like the magenta. It's at that point, it's actually just seeing right through to my regular background. Well, that clearly still works. All right, let's get back into this. Nobody wants to die, and yet everybody is. That seems a little loud. Let's drop you back a bit. And pick up where we left off.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
Alright, heading back to the scene of the first crime.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on, turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
Hey, Dragon Apple, good evening.
I'd like to see your file.
Wait.
I erased
Oh.
it.
That kind
Good
of
luck
file.
with that.
That sounded dirtier than I meant.
Ways.
Ready.
All right, back to Green's place.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies.
Nice and stormy night, I assume. I don't know. Did we get weather here? Have we killed weather yet? I think we might have killed weather. You're looking forward to the heavy artillery, Shivlin? I have the heaviest of artillery lined up. Ban, what's up, man? Twitch emailed me when you're live. Oh. Does that actually still
What are we
work
looking
sometimes?
for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
Find the place marked on the map. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess they've retrieved the body and now they're just projecting where he was. Yeah, they've got like the little evidence markers and stuff. I think that marker is going to be around here somewhere.
Honorary pretty dude.
Get gifted. Bill, thank you for the 20 gift sub bomb. Much appreciated, man. Welcome in, welcome in. Enjoy your random science mugs and emotes, folks who just got them.
Let's keep it simple.
Going from corner to corner isn't simple.
I don't know. I'm looking.
How you doing this evening, Bill? Alright, things to poke. We must poke all the things. Finally got an evening to yourself? Oh, nice! Excellent. Nico, enjoy your emotes. I'll have to do a more permanent version of the noir look. Edward Green. Political cartoons. Anything else here before I grab that? Okay, I guess you're the only thing here. Oh. I don't. Socrates' defense. Remember, my friend, the gadfly needs to bite. Is that all we get? Okay, that's written on the back. Nothing else here? Really? Is that downstairs? Oh, that appears to be below us. This is the webcam color? Not just the webcam. My entire background outside of the game itself. Oh, except now I'm in the Shadow Realm. Oh. That was a safe.
Not a fucking safe. Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Okay.
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
Yeah, that's true. The controls on the desk are actually, because they're apparently just magenta enough to be caught by the chroma. This is basically what I was trying to do the night we ran Daimyo's game, and I'm actually chromaing through my screen to a different screen below it. which is why it's in color and everything else is not.
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
Okay, then what is it?
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking.
Okay, well, whatever it is, there's also the cables out the other way.
Several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected.
Something goes all the way upstairs. Let's see if we can pick that back up.
Wait, so this is basically altered carbon, but noir detective story?
Did you just get that? Yeah. I mean, pretty much, yeah. The way their bodies are chosen and stuff is a little bit fucked up and whatnot, but yeah. There is a chunk of similarity there. Damn it, I can't see the I'm not getting the cables from here. It should have been right around here. Alright, gonna have to find another way to follow those then. Altered Carbon was a noir story, at least the book was. I mean, it's definitely got some of that vibe, I think, in the TV series as well. Yeah, that's right up under the edge of that. Okay, let's try there. Maybe I went up too far. So it should be like right. No. Oh wait. Hang on, still going. Still going. Where'd you go? Definitely went in here. It's going up. And it just stops there. Why does it just stop there? That's weird. I thought maybe it was going to take us into that room we'd opened up, but... Altered Carbon's body selection was also kind of fucked up. I was remember that brief scene of the, like, 8-year-old girl being put in a fat, middle-aged prisoner's body, meeting her parents. Insurance couldn't afford anything better, even remotely like female or a child. Oh god, right, yeah. Oh, man. Yep, the systems absolutely screw the lower class. Is there anything past this? No. Oh wait, hang on. Different set of cables. For the curious, incidentally, the soundtrack for this game is actually available on Bandcamp, I think. Dandelion dug it up. Aha! Hello.
The wall is a meter from the safe. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
Okay, statement. I'll lock it up.
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
Ah,
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This was my idea. Don't push it.
Alright, well, I'm still drinking when he does, but... Damn. Oh man, Bob Hoskins in Who Framed Roger Rabbit was fantastic.
James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck.
Well, guess I'm not gonna get radio signal in here.
Private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection.
Do we know it's a dungeon yet? I mean, it's just kind of... Tech.
Another victim.
Oh.
Just more questions.
Well, it does have a dead guy.
Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With a murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven.
Okay. It's down we're going. I feel like it's harder to see stuff with my flashlight now, so we'll leave it off for a bit.
What?
Well, that didn't seem very good. That's... Fuck! Yep, okay, bye.
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are we dead? Not yet. Starting to wish it, though.
Are you there?
Sarah?
You're living a hard life. Oh my god, he does kind of look like Khan from King of the Hill.
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news.
It's like
You're
a
late for the party.
club. Oh damn, this is a club that is already full of dead people. In the basement. Okay, what the hell? Apparently quite a party? Yeah, real killer it seems.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him in the law now.
Wait, is he... Oh fuck. He is.
Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had
Well,
some
they're
interesting
definitely
interviews
over
when my
6
team was
feet
winning.
and under.
Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline.
Not sure what happened to her. I've got limited movement on the camera, so I'm curious what else I'm meant to be getting a shot of here. There's still something. Is that a person there?
He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is.
Thank you for the bits, Bill.
Maybe I can lift the chandelier.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? Where's the killer?
Dude is pretty crunchy. step out of that for a moment. Is that implying they're dead before the chandelier came down?
Shot. Needs a closer look.
Or is this creating an anomaly?
The Emperor screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
Oh, his name's updated.
Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
It was murderer for a moment there, and now it's back to being stranger. Starting to wonder if the subs are fucking with us too.
Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Are we sure? Oh, he's got a big-ass gun himself. And he is shirtless. Oh, man. Just destroyed by the chandelier. Yeah, he's looking in the direction of the piano.
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
A shootout started. You probably didn't consider that.
But why a shootout here? So he's shooting in the direction of the piano.
You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Starting to wonder... You think that guy's a hallucination too? Wouldn't want an Art Deco chandelier dropping on me either. Do you have a preferred type of chandelier? I'm trying to decide if a brutalist chandelier would put me down faster and thus, you know, more cleanly, or if it would just be so much worse. Be like 90% concrete anyways.
A, the Cia type.
Thank you for the bits. I don't know what you mean. The kind with a hole in the middle so you can do the gag where it misses you. Fair. Alright, let's take this back a little further. He's showing his gun.
He aimed toward the piano. Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty.
Okay, so I'm just gonna follow the X-ray for now. Alright, well let's see what we got over here then. Somebody's notebook.
How to quell the masses. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Huh.
Their plans will have to wait.
How to quell the masses. Strategy. 3 pillars of action. Patricia, a senator against the government, shall gain the trust of the masses and direct attention to something other than the bill. For what? Chris, governor will announce increased security measures. Terrorism? Cadus, themes for distraction. Talk to the assistant. Send a note to all 3 by tomorrow. Disturbing. If you want to help CLC's visibility, hit the like if you would. No pressure, but it helps. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Is that guy also a shadow? Man, who knows? I'm not sure he's real.
She knew what was going on.
And she took part anyway.
Let's make sure that's not work poking me. That is not good. Questions. Remember about the Fury. You have to ask about the money. What will happen to it if there are more fees? He'll answer that he will go to social welfare to support those who can't afford it. At that point, he's supposed to shut up. It's absurd.
Interesting.
This notebook is worth a fortune.
Why did you leave him?
Questions you mustn't ask. What about body inflation and where are they? Never to green unless he writes a will. The president about the relationship with his daughter. 1 scandal per shell. 1 scandal per shell. Besides that, already in that shell, it was an open secret that he had Stockholm Syndrome. Hard to say if there's anything more interesting to squeeze out of it.
And thus, conspiracy theories are born.
New project. We're creating a secret society. Prepare people who participate in it. Any demands, and find some conspiracy theory shit based on technology, maybe from outer space, and Green probably won't agree to that. How to sell it to people. What the fuck? Space! I mean, the one place uncorrupted by capitalism? Is there more to look at here, or are we just looking at that? I wonder from how far out I can see that. What? Is that a table?
Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces.
There was something there?
Like you got hit by a truck.
Crushed chest and damaged internal organs. Playing this game, I assumed everything was hallucination until proven otherwise. Didn't even trust my tree.
Blagojevich. Journalistic scum. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
Alright. UV lamp time.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot.
Mr. Blagojevich. Together with the council, we have received your request and would like to invite you to the club. The date and time will be delivered discreetly by courier. If you decide to come in a different shell, please bring an invitation with you. Looking forward to seeing you. Man, that's a thought too. If you want to hide, pretend you're someone else. Just show up. Have the right kind of identification. Why not just be like, oh yeah, I'm in a different shell now. Not surprised you don't recognize me. I had to change bodies. You know, for discretion. Good morning, Luna. Missed the last part of the stream. Did we solve the airship? Yes. So, Kovalev threw a pipe bomb basically into the middle of the first lounge. Blew up all those people. Tommy gunned the undercover agent and the guys up there. Shot the security guard. Then finished off the undercover agent. Dropped his gun. Booted a dude rushing with a knife. Scooped the knife. Stabbed him in the fucking head. Got hit by someone else as he went over the bar. Where he got into position with his goddamn dynamite jacket. And blew the whole fucking bar. Blew up a safe and a specific somebody who was there. He took out a lot of people.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer?
Double check. I feel like his voice is kind of quiet, but I'm going to drop other things a little bit more and then raise the general on capture. Hopefully that keeps the voices up and everything else still about what it was. Yeah, Kovalev was busy and apparently really fucking good at what he was doing. The only reason he's dead is because he blew himself up.
Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing.
And there's his nameplate. He went up. He's holding something. Broken bottle? Broken bottle.
Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense.
Something tagged him as he was going over.
Looks too rich for my blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
Champagne. The quality of our drink lies in the care. We focus on our family's heritage and strive to provide the best experiences and memories of this era. By choosing our liquor, you can be sure that you're in good hands and your evening will be unique. We're gonna check both those things. What else is here? See anything on him? Stuff we already picked up. Alright, let's back away a little bit. How big is this area? There we go. That's what we want.
Bingo. So you were sitting here. Attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that?
I wonder if he accidentally got shot in the back. Shit. I'm real curious to get to the point of why this guy has no
Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There
No
was a
shirt on.
scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
sparkling grape juice. I mean, pretty much.
That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring.
So what all was he up to? They're still sitting there. Let's scroll back as far as we got here. So they're both sitting. Whatever happened got them both moving fast. He went down first. Ah, they both went and took cover. What is he doing? Ah, going for his gun. It's on the floor there. Okay, so he knocked the thing under him.
You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
So he's taking off. He goes up, something hits him in the back. He hasn't started shooting yet, though. He's got a gap there. Now he's on the floor.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight.
Oh, there we go, it's updated. Did he get shot by him? Oh! Yeah, that would do it.
Yet something or someone stopped him.
Yeah, I've seen the occasional mismatch between voice and subtitle. Usually not too bad, but there have been a few. Is that coming from or passing through? No, the height on that, the angle, definitely did not accidentally tag him. He got shot going over.
He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway.
Alright, let's see if we can dig anything out of this guy.
What? Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Oh, where's my flash? I can't do my flashlight.
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she your liaison?
I'm off duty.
Right.
This reminds me of something. I
Hey.
saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity.
Oh, I can't take this one, though.
High voltage. Must be powering something big.
Good lord.
Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption.
And that's when I electrocute myself.
What is this? Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us?
Well. Okay. So that's gonna be a thing. This explains the glass. Okay. Okay, interesting. That's actually still there.
Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today.
And his shooting
These the
came
ones
from
I saw in
inside.
the holograms? Let's start with the photos.
Man, that's fucked up. All right. So who all is in? Who all's in here?
Senator Patricia Terrence.
Of course.
Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll.
They have me in a very limited area. I can't actually, like, look up. It's very weird.
Illuminati sex cult was not on my bingo sheet last I checked.
Okay. Is there other stuff she has then? Okay. It's other stuff on her. Thank you for the bits, Phil. Yeah. Illuminati sex cult. Yep. That's apparently where we are.
Someone was shooting at close range.
Had something a moment ago.
Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend.
Those look disturbingly like the things I see when I'm desyncing.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, I think you know.
No. Too damn big for an Icarite. It must be some kind of fucked up imitation.
Okay, dead guy.
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Imitation Icarite.
Looks realistic, right?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing. Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you.
I am curious about the end result of our not shooting that guy in the brain pan on Icarus. Okay, well, let's x-ray your dome.
Drake Starr. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish.
Oh man, that is true, right? Because that is a thing you could actually... That is a thing you could actually do repeatedly. Just death and transitioning to a new body, if you've got the money. Oh, that's fucked up. Two holes in them?
9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from.
What do we got here?
It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Got me thinking of the dude in Groundhog's Day, initiating all self-discontinuity in every way you could think of. Ugh. Well, it cost him less money at least. Let's follow this.
Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
I really can't tell if he is just a voice in our head at this point or what. Yeah, so depending on how the glass is done, nobody might have seen anything coming when he started shooting.
suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. Looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds.
He comes out and caps him, starts shooting. Man, this reminds me, I've got in my list of things I'd like to get to at some point. I have a rather unique mystery game that I think is going to be one of those times where I will have to pull the stops out with chat because I have a feeling it's going to be a group solve kind of game. A little different from normal. Feels like he knows too much to be an actual person. There's extreme amount of access. The only other thing I can think of is what have I been up to when I've blacked out? I mean, there's a chunk of stuff I don't entirely remember, right?
Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you got her.
Do you have other things to get with the UV lamp? Is there a trail, perhaps? Yep, okay.
She was bleeding like hell.
How did the senator die? Well, I'm guessing a combination of gunshot and exsanguination. Notice he was getting an enemy? Yep. I actually talked about that when we streamed the game. It should be this year in Japan. Not sure when we'll get it necessarily. At what point do I pass Twitch's terms of service, do you think?
The senator used them as a shield.
Oh, brutal. Tags them both, though.
She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move.
Okay. Doesn't play dead long enough.
Was she trying to escape?
There we go.
Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadus.
It is kind of neat to do this sequence while basically talking to the guy we believe is the murderer. Nope, okay, that's not the reconstruction I need to do. I think we still need to be in this one. And what else is here? Anything on her? Doesn't appear to be. Puts us out of the bubble. That reconstruction is a separate reconstruction. I don't see anything else, but clearly we've got more to do there. Oh, hold on, what do we got here?
Toy. Sharp. The senator must have held it. Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
I do love the way this guy's delivering his lines. He's a special kind of disturbed
She
going
was
on.
always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
Looks like she might have gone for the knife. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, so he must have moved at some point after the shooting and her playing dead.
Was she
Oh yeah,
waiting
she's
for
holding
her
the knife.
moment?
And she went after him. Damn, points to her. That also explains why he was down low when he takes out the journalist. Okay, that's neat as hell watching these things unfold bit by bit. It's a really cool idea. Now, what does she have for me to check, though? On the ground still. Not a big bubble. I don't see anything on her. Oh, I guess I can analyze the knife again. It's, oh wow, that's tiny.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you?
Oof. Yeah, that's the end of that.
Ton of lead and burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention?
What was the killer doing? Let's see.
She
So
almost
they both
gets
go
you.
down.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote.
Yeah, and then at that point, while she's crawling away, he's making the
Broken
shots from the
ribs.
ground.
You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
Yeah, that would have been about the point he was shooting the journalist in the air.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kate is shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
I mean, to be fair, it does seem like this guy left, and everyone else here is dead, so clearly he's at least as good as Kovalev. Okay, that shot goes over her. She's bleeding out. He's on the move.
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy.
This is a very interesting thing to follow up the Stellar Blade challenge with. Exercising a completely different part of the brain. Alright, so he crawls to there. I'm guessing.
You were lucky as fuck.
Yep.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier?
Yep. There it goes. Still take another shot at him anyways, just in case.
Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where?
Hey Mecha, welcome to the most disturbed part of the game so far. We've found the Illuminati sex orgy. It's full of dead people. And at least one guy who was murdered for the fun of it. Willingly. You know, when you can afford a new body, womp womp. Alright, is this gonna be, are we tracking? Yeah, we're X-raying, alright. Okay, just...
A recording console? I wonder what it turns on.
Apparently the partygoers.
Zilch.
Alright, where else does this go? Just goes to another table. Let's see, where do you go? This is coming away from the consoles. This has got to be our...
Let's see where you take me.
And that's carrying on a different way. Where do you go? Relay?
Another. This must be a dead end.
And that continues on from here. Excuse me, dead guy. Oh, that's something I haven't interacted with. Who are you?
Pretty much everyone here knows each other.
Still going. Oh, more masks.
Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations.
I think they're just reenacting old movies. Holy shit, did that run full circle? It did. Okay, but this is a different point in the split. Where are you going?
Cables run deeper.
Deeper than... Huh. Oh dear.
Look, Vegeta. It's a subscriber.
Not now. So close.
Can't move. Keep it together. Oh, holy okay, shit. We're going further down. Thank you for 5 months and welcome back, Skullafax. How you doing?
So,
What happened here is,
Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
we went back to Green's place and found a hidden door behind a safe, and then elevated our way down to apparently the Illuminati sex party, which ended very, very badly for everyone except for the murderer. We've lost contact with Sarah, but that's okay. The murderer's helping to fill us in now instead. He seems cool. I don't have my flashlight still. Oh, what's back here?
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC, but the certificate is missing.
A 21-year-old Class C female body, no ID. Kinesthetic synesthesia, though. That synesthesia has come up before, but I thought it was a guy who died smelling a garbage truck. This place is very fallout. It's certainly got the right kind of green going, huh? So, this is where I get my power armor, right? What the fuck?
Youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Illegal tattoo. 21, class B+. No certificate number. I can't read the other ones, apparently. But I imagine it's going to be more of the same.
I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit.
Male, body A+, 21, no certificate. Special features, large muscle mass. God. The trade of human bodies is such a thing.
Icarite in this one? Age 21. There's some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body?
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Yep. There you go. Orphanages. Raise the kids right and slap them on ice when the time comes.
All those innocent souls.
Where are their Icarites?
You already know that. The actor was hung up on them.
Motherfuckers.
Male, body class C+, 21. This one has a certificate number, and also it's been castrated, apparently.
Same as on the table at Green's. He was here.
EG. Yeah, evergreen.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Yeah, this is properly disturbed. Yeah, that's alright. Well, ugh. I do not like it here. No, I do not.
Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved.
Oh, I got 2 people with that
I'm
chandelier.
not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, all the more I think that's us. I think this should take us back up. Did we get another one of the radar report Twitch fans? You know, son, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and run.
Just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you!
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Technically, if we bury this fucking place, then they're gonna be stuck there rotting. And I wonder, given how the Icarite works, what will that be like for them? Split personality, maybe? Possibly.
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
I wonder if I can torch this place on the way out.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
I'd like to think we've been relatively by the book to this point, but I gotta tell you, I'm closing the fucking door. And they can rot down there for a very long time. That'll be fair.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity.
They may still be recovered
When I was
eventually.
gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
Good riddance. I would much prefer we did something a little bit more permanent, but it'll have to do.
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Pull up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh. Statue of Liberty doesn't have a head anymore.
Revolved around you, idiot. It says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
The slum. Liberty Island, Manhattan.
More or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her.
Holy shit. That's wild. It's very Judge Dredd Mega City kind of design.
Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Is this actual ground level? I think so. I mean, Statue of Liberty was there, so I assume so.
Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
That's okay, they got a bar. They're all fine down here. Yeah, total lack, like no grasp of what the ocean is. Yeah, you've got to be so high up you've never seen it, right? And given that we're in Manhattan, it means we have to be really high up.
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here?
It's a satellite
Electric
dish.
current powers up the antenna. It must be operational.
Oh, there's the head.
Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
I don't think my instruments like being down this far. Area around Liberty Island doesn't look like water. It does not, does it?
here with her people. No one else did.
It looks too small now that I get it up on it, though.
The cable draws the most of it.
Alright, let's go hunting. It's time to find us a shut-in.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Coffee is life. You damn right it is. Jeez. Break down gun. Well.
Sarah?
Really? Only about 17 feet tall? The last house on the right. Oh, another trophy.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose. And had been drunk already for a week.
Probably longer than a week. Let's be real here.
What is this place?
It says go away. I should leave now. Loving their set dressing, though. Really nice work. Since they have such a tight, concise experience, they can really focus their effort, and it shows. Quit. So, what is my liaison? Brain in a box? Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck!
It's a hand. Oh, good. My flashlight works again. So, my liaison's gonna be super creepy, isn't she? Okay, coquettish mannequin, not too freaky at all. Given that she's just been a voice in our head, you gotta wonder, like, person or thing or, or what? Well, it says to go that way, so I want to go check down here then. Oh, never mind. That just says Sarah. Okay then. Not getting any less creepy. Is this a horror game now? I feel like most first-person games that aren't just straight-up shooters eventually have the horror sequence. Was it ever not a horror game? It's kind of like Catherine, right? Is it a horror game? Yes, it's a social horror game. I wonder if that's the motion detector. Well, thanks for lighting my path, I guess. How far does this go?
What the hell?
Oh, fuck. My legs.
Thought I'd be an easy target.
Wait. Is that Sarah? I heard her voice mixed over top.
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
You mean me, right?
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
I don't have any other option.
Let's
Shit.
settle this one-on-one.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. I refrained from shooting. Apparently that might have cost me. It didn't give me any other option other than to do that, so I'm just gonna let it play out and see what happens.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
Good thing I didn't fucking shoot.
Sarah, you look like shit.
Yeah, back at ya. You're goddamn lucky I missed. I thought some junkie broke into my house.
Fuck. Glad I didn't pull the trigger.
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Yeah, there's oxygen on the tanks on the back too.
Why did you come here?
Yeah, thought you were in danger.
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all game.
Meaning?
I have some questions too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
This body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
Yeah, you're 30, right?
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
Did you, like, loan your body out?
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Yep. Okay, that's about right then.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
I mean, old museum, yeah. Whatever is the motivation, especially now. Oh, that looks warm and it's cold here tonight, so yeah. Just gonna be rude and take a quick look around, you know, because I can. Frozen memories. Research by an independent scientist and social activist, B. Chalmers, proves that memory disorders increase in proportion to each year spent in the memory bank. CTC Director George Boyle declined to comment. Unofficial sources say authorities have initiated proceedings against Chalmers. Fearing censorship, Chalmers is publishing his research in our newspaper. Identity at risk. Professors R. Prophet, and D. Sinburn argue that ickerite transplantation does not guarantee continuity of identity. The Icarite rebuilds a functional organization specific to the functioning of each individual in a new body, recreating it only to the extent that the new biological environment allows it. This is why synchronization is so difficult for some people. Dreaming Icarites. Memory bank scans by an activist group that wishes to remain anonymous show traces of frozen Icarite activity. Does this mean that even disembodied Icarites can feel or think? Can they dream? Well, I guess there's our answer to, are they going to enjoy being left in those rotting bodies down there? I guess they're going to be feeling it. I might be willing to just, poke around. Dude, I love this fridge design. This is so good. It's like an Art Deco tower as a refrigerator. I fucking love it. Let's see if there's anything else I can poke around at. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Don't mind me, just, poke around your house. It's cool. A chicken. Not sure why, but a chicken.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
Did I miss something on one of the screens? Let's double check. Oh, no, here we go. What's this? Oh, hang on. These are the dead people photographs I think I've been taking. Nice. Department of Mortality information. There's nothing there I can really see, though. Clearly that's where she's working. Hang on. What do we got here? Artisan. 10 secrets of recycled art. Elegance and simplicity for your new house. The Esperanza chair for $400. What? That piece of shit's $400? Good God. Hurley and Sons is the best quality of art supplies for hobbyists and professionals. 10% discount on your first buy.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in.
Oh, nice.
Back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight.
The art direction, yeah, this is a great way to do
something
this.
flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Alright, so I gotta ask, who's Taylor?
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
That's dedication.
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
That would be when she was 21.
grudge or anything.
I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. Her subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Is that a bad thing? Did she have enough for herself?
After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke, and there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction.
So that's how that works. Oh,
And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Yep, I'm just gonna do that. Well, I poke around a bit first. My last will. Max, Peter, Dario, you deserve answers, lots of them, but first you deserve an apology. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. Didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything, and sorry I didn't make it. I only ask one thing, and I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream of her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally. Damn, alright. Max, Dario, Peter.
I remember it.
Huh.
This is older than me.
That's why there's a chicken. The chicken of justice. The last of his kind, he fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and dispenses justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he's protected the streets of the city. Add on, solve puzzles, and summon the chicken of justice. Are you worthy to become his assistant? That's great. Those are hype markers. Department of Mortality Body Confiscation, 12/20/23/21. Taylor Adams. ID 2844319-637-1120230. Icarite will be delivered to the memory bank immediately. Row 731W, freezer 77329J.
Blood tests from the beginning of the month.
Hang on, these are blood tests for Jane Salma. That's the lady with a scarf. 29, body age. What do you figure? Is she running around in Sarah's body? Body age would match up. Her current body age should be 29, right? She said she rented it on the black market. I wonder if that's hers. Anything else of note? No, nothing else of note. Date drawn 10/01/23/29. Received 10/01/23/29. Date of report to 10/03/23/29. Synchronization, the key to happiness. We've already discovered the key to eternal life. Now it's time for the key to eternal happiness, and it's the book you're holding. Jane Salma, an expert in psychology and psychiatry, whose famous statement, synchronization is all that really matters, reveals the secrets to deepening the synchronization process and achieving eternal happiness. while she potentially runs around in a black market body. Guess I'll take my meds now. Hey, Meta. Quick summary of what's happening. Did you catch any of the previous? Otherwise, I'd say the TLDR is, we're in a very altered carbon-esque society right now, trying to figure out who's been whacking a bunch of very important people who are also very, very terrible people, and whether or not we should actually crack the case. We got sent to pick up a dead guy's Icarate for transplant, and turned out it was a very important dead guy, and his Icarate was very, very, very melted and unusable, so he was dead. And since then, we found a lot of important people in his circle quite dead.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Mine don't fade away, they haunt me.
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
The wife who keeps bothering me while I'm watching a movie. Yeah.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe.
Close, Meta. It's not that it's time freeze, it's that we reconstruct crime scenes somewhat literally rolling back time. In frozen bits and pieces while we try to put it all together.
Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
Now, hang on. I've poked around. I can ask you about Chicken of Justice.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Nice.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like this kid.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective stories.
Now, there's a well-secured room I can ask about.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf, like in some Western.
Ever watch any Westerns?
No. What are they about?
Oh, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters.
Oh, and now I can ask about the files with names. Good thing I poked around. Are chickens extinct in this future? Quite possibly. I know horses are extinct. She couldn't differentiate between horses and unicorns and thought both were mythical.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy?
Nope, I'm a detective.
I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Noble approach to the matter. Sure.
So
Now you
you're
lie.
just lying to them.
Didn't you hear what I said? I do it for them.
Yeah, I heard. What if Taylor left you the same kind of will?
It's not the same.
Why not let them choose?
I don't know, honestly. How much easier would it be if we just died?
I wouldn't say it's easier. It's different. Trust me.
Why do I always do this? Sorry. Sometimes I think that might be better. We get our time here and we can use it, and then, even if there was no after, maybe here and now matter more.
The Never Seen the Ocean thing was us. We referred to it as the rich people having their own private pool that they drive their yachts around in. But it was clearly a postcard of, like, the ocean.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
I got more things I can ask, apparently.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
I mean...
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did our department come for Taylor? Ooh, yeah.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Oh god, what if it was me?
Get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Given what we
Like
did
that's
earlier?
Possible.
And if it was...
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious.
Hey, Kinkari, what'd you miss? The Illuminati sex party. It was wild. There were dead people everywhere. We spent the whole time reconstructing that, talking to the murderer in our head while we put together everything that he was doing. Lost contact with Sarah. Had to go looking for Sarah. Found Sarah. This is supposedly a 29-year-old. Apparently she rented her body out on the black market.
And you?
I'm fairly certain...
Why'd you become a cop?
Oh, I'm fairly certain it's Jane Salma's current body.
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure, who doesn't? Is that all?
Well, I guess I had some ideals, too. I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
I still
As
believe...
much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
We left all those very important dead people to rot in a place where no one will find the bodies for a long, long time, and that means their Icarite can't be extracted, which means they're going to lay there and suffer in rotting husks for so long, and it was worth it.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
One of the questions is why is Green apparently killed her? Yeah, that was yeah. The stranger in her head is definitely a mass hallucination at this point, because what we managed to construct from and then corroborate with security cameras is that Green killed the people at the party in his own place. And he's also dead. Very dead. We have definitely confirmed that.
Were you close with Seth?
Sure. He was my partner. Why do you ask?
I remember you mentioned that you even talked with him about synchro problems.
We'd been sitting in a car for several dozen years. Had to talk about something.
The first time he ended up reconstructing an Icarite?
Mm-hmm.
You blaming yourself?
He knew the risks. We weren't doing social work, but he was my friend. I hope he gets back on his feet after all this.
Alright, time to drink up. Yes, our
Bottoms
two
up.
hallucinations are both burned out, correct. Green and, well, they haven't confirmed our wife died like that, but I'm pretty sure.
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
So, yes, please, what are you renting the body for?
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Tell me it's not Jane Salma. Boom.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Are you fucking nuts?
I'm risking everything for you, shithead. Do you understand that? The whole world doesn't revolve around you.
I don't think the whole world.
So trust me, like I trusted you.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled.
Well, it's old and shit shape. It has addiction problems.
Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
I mean, somewhere out there is someone who basically got memory banked instead of getting a
Scan the
body.
shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
You sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
Neither of those are good responses.
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her!
The tick with the table, yeah.
Fuck!
Oh.
You understand?
I mean, fight for her.
I can't tell good from bad. Especially in this fucked up world. But if someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Dress your finger.
I can handle it.
Oh boy. Okay, already checked all that. Well, I'm glad I did all that poking around. It gave us a bunch more options in that conversation.
What bullshit tips are these? Issues with managing emotions.
Anger management, like a teenager, hair trigger temper.
Oh, bullshit.
Tips for cooperation with James Kara. Don't mention the wife. Don't argue, distract him. He abuses alcohol. And the problem of emotion management. I mean... she ain't wrong. Ah, damn, there's something we can't say or do. I wonder what.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
Red room, over there.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. where do we start?
All right, let's take a look at everything.
I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Okay, so we got a bunch of extra pieces. All right, what we got here? The transfer machine. Green had an illegal consciousness transfer machine, kept its secret room under the foyer. Okay, so there's potentially a bunch of body swapping there. Green's plans, lots of failed attempts to save the current system. Recordings of Green's massacre. Afterwards, you can see he took a lift up by himself and hung himself from the tree, but he acted like someone was there with him. I guess the question is, was there actually someone there with him? Was it a case of like shared consciousness in a body, or was he doing that strictly to hide the fact that he was alone and make it appear someone else was there doing things? Salma's recorder. Recording of synchrotest conversations between Salma and Green. The politician's predictions didn't bode well. The Icarus Lounge. Famous Boyle and fucking Park plotted in the same lounge with Roy from the stadiums and Miller from the security company. And they all died up there. Red Room's bigwigs. Combative senator, a lecherous governor, a media magnate, an influential group. They plotted to distract the little people and diffuse unrest. Diffuse unrest. But I think that was all still in order to help get the draw attention away from them lowering the subscription age. TV people, a group of journalists and celebrities from the Red Room, all delivering the same message through screens. Orphanages. Green's orphanages were secretly body farms for him and the other sick fucks. I don't even have to misquote that, that's what it says. Ouroboros. The modus operandi of the murderer. Symbols and dates, one carved half a century ago, the other freshly painted, both coinciding with the dates of Green's and Kovalov's final deaths. Carved half a century ago, but the date was for the day that Green died. Man, I don't think I even have theories for that one. So how's the black and white working? Yes, Kovalev... Well, Kovalev... That was a weird one, because they never covered Kovalev's Icarite being actually melted the same way, but I guess the fact that he had that much dynamite strapped to himself pretty much... Wait. No, it did. It wasn't something that came up at the scene. It was the toxicology reports after the fact. The toxicology report confirmed that he had the same poison in the system that Green had. So he was dosed and blew himself up before it ever, like, did the thing. So once he was dead, it basically finished his Icarite off. Alright, let's spread all this stuff out a little bit.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them.
Curious if the poisons would allow him control. I don't know if it's control or if it's actually... I actually wonder, is it... We'll have to listen to the psychiatrist reports on Green. I wonder if they actually were seeking to fuck the system in some fashion, turned against it. Famous Boyle and fucking Park. A lot of dead people in the Icarus Lounge.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
So clearly, whatever was going on, they planned this at least 50 years ago.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it. Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so 3 of the dead journalists were down in the the sex party. One of them was also strung up by the transfer machine.
I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there, apart from the obvious?
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads.
I gotta admit, though, I'm more than happy to have left them all to rot, but that lady senator fucking put up a fight down there.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself? It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. Should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit. I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer.
Alright, what else we got here?
Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them.
Yep, we had a lot of footage of him just shooting the shit out of people. Fairly well, too. Him and... He was pretty damn good at it, all told, and so was Kovalev. Which I suppose is an argument in favor of one person, multiple bodies. Because, how the hell would they have ever gotten out of Kovalev, though? I can see getting out of Green's, but I don't see them getting out of Kovalev's. Blew himself the fuck up.
I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster.
Well, we're a finite people. We are not meant to live this long.
His own transfer machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
Okay. Do we have any indication the killer took control of Green? And the meaning of intrigue. What was the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting? What linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting? I mean... I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. So, indication the killer took control of Green. That's probably going to come down to the transfer machine.
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
I'm not. Ex Machina. No extra body or Icarite in the machine at the time of the shootout, but Green frequently swapped minds. Did he have any problems with it? Well, we know he had problems based on Selma's recorder.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
Frequent transfers exacerbated Green's massive desynchronization. Do we have evidence that someone could have used his weakened psyche and influenced him? An influence. I wonder if they mean when he was acting like there was someone else there with him. Maybe
If
not to that
synchro
extreme,
tests
but I'm
have
going
a
to try
positive
connecting it.
effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
Hold on. Something that does the opposite of the synchro tests. I'm not sure. I don't think this is correct. I'm going to try anyways.
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
Green actually did commit suicide. I'm sure there's someone there just not captured. That's what I'm really wondering. Was he so far gone that he was basically acting out something as though someone was there, and I just don't know if he was doing it intentionally to change how we would have viewed things in the event that anyone tried to reconstruct this or not, or if someone had gotten into his head enough to basically cause him to do that. You talk to people like they're all the time on comms? Yes, but the people on comms don't make me smash my face into the ground over and over again, hard enough to break glass. Yeah. I mean, I haven't pissed Sarah off that much, who knows? Maybe she will. So I think that completes that realm of stuff. No sign anyone there had done a consciousness swap. The level of Green's desynchronization, along with the recording, show he wasn't fully in control of himself. So, man, all of our assumptions from that first case might be incorrect then. Alright, on to the meaning of intrigue. The point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting. The only thing I know that was at both places was the Ouroboros.
And it all comes down to
but not
this.
Correct.
Fucking why?
Art for art's sake?
Well, not correct, but it's the only thing I know was at both places. I mean, there were plenty of... I mean, Kovalev being in the Icarus Lounge could be considered a connection point.
They didn't die because of money.
Yeah, they had plenty of it. There had to be another reason.
More than taxes. The four of them are scheming some new taxes and trying to cover their asses. Their death is significant, but taxes can't explain it. There has to be more to it. What, though? So who are the four who died here? Right. Boyle and Park. Work the stadiums and Miller from security. Right, that was part of... the games were meant to keep people occupied. Oh, they said the games would run for 100 years, and here's their 100 years of attempts to save the system. So let's go with distract the people and diffuse unrest. Let's see if that connects to here then. That did. Okay. Politics per se. More major players scheming for power and money at the expense of the little people. Why did Green get them all killed? Why did Green get them all killed? Well, I wonder if that has anything to do with his plans.
You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Oh, okay, what do we got here? Puppet Master. If someone could influence Green, it's possible they could control someone else too.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that.
That would lean into Kovalev's behavior. Changing of the guard. The situation created a political vacuum, perfect for someone who wanted to seize power.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs.
And Green's shadow. Green was a key player in the intrigue, which was about burning Rome.
The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart.
And what we're left with is, why did Green have to die? Now, is that because they want us to stick it to one of the three potential reasons up here, or are we going to connect it to something else? Why did Green have to die? Oh man, I'm trying to think back too. There's the list of names back near the beginning, the one that we burned. Never got a clear look at what that might have... I was gonna say, never got a clear look at what that might have been for. I was gonna say, oh, maybe that was for the consciousness transfer stuff. Could have been. Though we also had the orphanages to fuel that. Alright, let's see what happens if we try and connect this to the burning of Rome.
Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of passion, or if it was planned.
Killing Green was the last straw to destabilize the town, but why now in the middle of everything instead of pulling the strings to the bitter end? That is a good question. I don't know. Someone find out about the orphanages and just decide to end it?
James,
No.
we're drifting.
Taking a circuitous route to our goal.
We'll get there eventually. Why do it now? The date. 50 years ago, the date was set on that tree, so it had to happen.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
Nothing but the truth. Oh, that is all the evidence boards, apparently.
You really don't remember anything about the train accident?
I remember bits and pieces. We know we were chasing someone horrible, but that's like all
Only
we've got.
Scraps of memories, fragments. I can't put it back together. And those fucking synchro tests.
What I wouldn't give to be able to go through them. You need time.
Thanks. I'd rather focus on the task at hand.
Ah, there's something there we can't do. Well,
Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see two main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
Mm-hmm. How do you figure?
Fuck, I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to make contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? Who's behind all this? Murderer or Green?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
so I'm wondering how relevant our prior death is to everything. Like, is it even really us in the body? Has our Icarite been fucked with in any way, shape, or form? Right? Is it just us in here?
We're out of time for mistakes.
All right, chat. Is the supposed murderer behind everything, or is Green behind everything? Where do you lean? Sharing parking spots? I'm kind of wondering. Given how much he knows, it'd say it's the murderer. Well, the murderer was talking to us the whole time, and the murderer was Green.
Kana Maydate, is that you?
Thank you for the bits, Bill. You'd say Green Astronomal? The timing of his death and the 50 years ago date on the tree at his place makes me think that this is all comes back to him in an orchestrated fashion. It's Green, and would that benefit anything? Feds want to sweep everything under the rug, investigate stuff, and would say he'd lose his Icarite, so real dead. Yeah, unless it wasn't his Icarite in there. We don't have footage between okay, so bear with me for a second. We know he shot the shit out of that party. We know he had a transfer machine down there. I wonder if he figured out a way to basically manipulate the body. He was already having issues, so I don't know if he was manipulated into something or if he actually body swapped and basically used his own body to commit its suicide. The Icarite being completely unusable due to the poison would also mean there's no way to reconstruct the dead body once they recover it, which means if it was somebody else in there, nobody will ever know. Same deal with Kovalev. We definitely had his body, but toxicology says he also has the Ouroboros poison in his system, which means his Icarite is also fried, can't be reconstructed. So we really have no way of actually verifying that that's definitely Kovalov who blew up in the Icarus Lounge. But we don't know either for sure. We just know the Icarite in both of those bodies is definitely toast. Whether or not either of those people were still in the bodies is the question. Both of them knew this was coming. The Ouroboros and the date was found at their locations. Physical evidence is useless in this bullshit future world. It kind of is. Yeah. Green's Icarite gets transferred. A person in Green's previous sleeve does the job, loses his Icarite. Green lives on, potentially somewhere else. We know some degree of manipulation can be applied. The question is, to what degree and how susceptible? How do you set that up? The rich offing themselves to disappear from public perception? That's a tough one because from what I've gathered, there were three kind of major players. Major players. Of those, two have been fried. And one I think was just dead in the Icarus Lounge, but not nuked quite the same way. And that was Park. I'd say the question is why now, but we know the answer as to why now. Whatever it was set into motion 50 years ago. All of their planning they knew was going to fall apart. The 100-year plans were no good. Is this actually... I wonder if they... like how long ago they wrote those plans. Had they predicted that everything was going to fail? If nothing changed, if they were unable to change it by a certain point, that it was basically inevitable. And so completely destabilizing everything now is the better alternative. None of that answers the other. We know there's at least one other Icarite melted body in our past, and we're pretty sure it's our wife, but then to what? I was gonna say to what end, but then that also raises the question, is our fucking wife dead either? Is our fucking wife running around? Is Green our wife? What if the murderer is Green? I'm inclined to say that Green is deeply involved. I'd be less inclined to think it was him if not for the melted Icarite, honestly. Also, the murderer, to this point, I have trouble blaming the murderer because of the entire exchange between us and Sarah when we got shot. The murderer, has mostly been a voice in our head that no one else has ever encountered. I don't think the murderer, so to speak, is real. But then starts to raise questions about to what degree can you manipulate people, and are we being manipulated? In which case, because we don't remember a whole lot about our death and we can't get through our synchro tests. So, if this day was planned 50 years ago, who's to say everything we're doing isn't already a part of it? So my money at the highest level is actually green. The long-term orchestration is all present there. The murderer, I think, is mostly bullshit in my head. If not me. And if it's me, then I'm definitely manipulated. And if I'm manipulated, then I'm definitely not behind it. Right? So really, we're just looking at an option of, did a real person mastermind this, or some bullshit in my head? Which way you want to go? I think James made the murderer up. On the other hand, James could be the murderer. I have a feeling we probably... Our involvement is weird and deeper than I think it first appears, but I'm also pretty sure we're being manipulated if it is. My money's on green. If green was behind it, what led him to off himself? Well, the date was carved in the tree 50 years before his death. Whatever plan they were doing, it was a long-term one, and they knew what they were up to. And I don't think he's dead. Fried Icarite? Sure. I don't think it was his. He's got body-swapping stuff. So, who got fried? I mean, the assumption is, hey guys, it's Green's body. We found him. Holy shit, the Icarite's fried. We can't restore it. We'll never be able to verify it was him or not. All he has to do is surface somewhere else and not say he's himself. No one will ever fucking know. He died real death, as far as anyone knows. One of his orphanage kids? Yep, entirely possible. I kind of wonder if Kovalev did the same thing. I'm pretty sure the poison was intended to destroy the Icarite used after the fact.
They most definitely don't have a green thumb, probably.
Well, not with the state of that tree, no. Thank you for the bits, Bill. That's what I'm thinking, Claymore. If he figured out how to manipulate a desynchronized person, then I gotta wonder. And the question then becomes, can you prime your own body to be desynced like that before you swap it? Which would again play towards the long-term plan. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all make the decision here. I'm gonna wash my hands of it. Alright, haven't thrown a poll up in a little while, so let's do this. Throw a 1 in chat if you think the murderer, and throw a 2 in chat if you think green. I will go ahead and take whatever comes out as majority. On the YouTube side, please feel free to do the same as well. 1 for the murderer, 2 for the 2 for green, and I will just tally it up in here. I'll add it to the total. 50-50, so you need to flip a coin? Oh, the hell with you. I'm not sure why the vote UI is partially see-through. That's odd. Where is that normally? That's strange. I have no idea why that would be... That's so weird. I wonder if that broke. I wonder if they changed it at some point. There we go. I think they must have. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I think it got moved at some point in their system. It doesn't render quite the same way. So now it should all be visible. Alright, well. Looks like we're going with green. Further accentuated by the YouTube votes. Too sick to be following what's been going on? That's okay, I'm not sick and I still barely follow some what's been going on. It's definitely been that kind of game. Well, alright then. We're gonna go with green.
admit our alleged killer knows a lot, but we don't have enough evidence that taking control of bodies is even possible. Green wouldn't be so easy to manipulate. He held this city by the balls for hundreds of years. Seems he decided to go out in a blaze of glory and burn it all down.
If Green planned it all, then what role did the killer play in everything? So, what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
And that's why you haven't heard of him. Getting a bit of Ghost in the Shell
Criminals
vibe.
are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
I saw a face there that I'm pretty sure I saw in the tubes. Yeah. Wait.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it.
Never
You
mind.
can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
Well, I guess we're going back to our death by train, Darkness Under the Stairs. Follow the lead. Oh goody, it's time for our nightmare again. Definitely feels like a game fit for multiple run-throughs. Yep. I do know a tiny bit about some things though. I did stumble across how much that decision we made can have an impact on things. Which is why I left it up to y'all to make a decision. I didn't want to steer things too hard. We'll see how it goes. Enjoy your nightmare. Does the drinking affect it? I don't know, but I missed a chance to get a trophy for drinking the scotch we stole. I should have drunk it.
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
All I know about our train den is we were chasing some maniac.
Riots in the city are drawing near to Green's farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady. He's connected. Oh, this guy's a pole. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience?
Yeah, you're dead.
You're not really here. You're just a cocktail of desynchro and memories with a garnish of trauma.
Dude, you really don't get it. Don't do anything or you'll do something stupid. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
Nope, we're going.
Lean on him and get something. I'll find out what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
He does sound kind of like Patton Oswalt, but I don't think it's him. Sounds like another guy's name I can't remember.
I can't cover your ass if you do this.
Okay, that sounded a lot like Patton, though.
Jake!
We just received word of gunshots in Central Park. The crowd is panicking.
same. Oh, nope, different newspaper. Farewell to a great man. Over the past few days, more and more of the city has been besieged by protests about the reduction of the age of free subscription. However, Commissioner C. Steiner assures that the Central Park will be properly secured during the farewell ceremony for the venerable Edward Green. It is the first ceremony of this type and of this rank for over a century, so it should be expected that many others will attend in addition to family. Unfortunately, however, only the elite will have access to the ceremony upon presentation of a special previously sent invitation. See page 2 for the funeral schedule. The wrath of New York. The citizens of New York will not be silenced this time. They still besiege the the streets, and demand their rights. The initially peaceful protests slowly turned into riots. There were several casualties with the police, resulting in at least 7 people being taken to the CTC and more than a dozen injured. Some speculate that the destruction of Icarus is one of the first manifestations of opposition to the city's elite over changes to the minimum age for free body subscriptions. I mean, Kovalov did kill a bunch of people involved in that. Will the police have enough men to guard our streets at the same time a significant part of the force is assigned to provide security for Edward Green's farewell ceremony? Read on pages 3 to 4. Friday the 24th of October. Acid rain continues. Meteorologists are announcing an increase in rainfall and citizens are strictly advised to stay home out of concern for the health of their bodies. Is my gun still? Yep, still one in there. Is there anything here I haven't poked at? Alright, train crash site, West 144th Street.
The problem with this statement is that there are only 2 kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste, and narcotics.
Oh boy, we really did fuck this place up, huh? We know why they're concerned about the health of other people's bodies. Yeah, I mean, you die without money and a good body, someone else is going to get it who paid for it.
Are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Thanks. Never felt better.
No, that totally wasn't my wife walking into the wreckage there. I feel great. It's all good. We got this.
Damn it.
I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I not one big lead?
Hello?
No ticket jokes, conductor? Anything?
That motherfucker had to shoot everyone. So many bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything? Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something.
I do like their equivalent of the chalk outline is basically just putting these things down that kind of hologram the bodies. Look like drag marks.
So many different people. Shoe print.
Is it...
I was ankle deep in blood. This is mine.
James?
I don't have enough information to reconstruct.
It's gonna be trippy when I get to start seeing, like, myself.
I have nowhere to run or hide. Some bodies were permanently damaged.
Played one where each string makes you go crazier. Was that the Call of Cthulhu, Otter? That sounds really familiar. I feel like I played it at some point.
There's something here. I have to check it out.
Alright, what's the other thing we're looking for here?
The frame looks shot through. I'll check it.
It was the Call of Cthulhu? Nice.
Looks familiar.
Nice. It's a speed loader, and it's green where it actually has rounds.
It fits my gun. Did I? No. I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if reconstructing is a good idea.
There was a major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was.
So what do you figure? I shoot at my partner and the train.
Who shot them?
I remember this. It was chasing a guy. A dealer. Motherfucker was armed. Looks like he was standing around here somewhere. I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
Well, I guess while we wait, let's do the bad thing.
The hell? What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together.
Oh, trippy. Instead of standing outside watching everything go, I've got a new UI and I'm watching it from my point of view.
Remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
Was I, though?
You shot up those people.
No!
Look, then. It's you, James. The real you.
This crap. You're manipulating me.
You're pathetic.
I couldn't kill those passengers. It wasn't me.
Yeah, he pulled someone in front of the shot.
He overwrites my memories? What does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories? Get out of my head!
Oh yeah, this is going real well for us.
Are you alive? Is that fucking blood?
Killer uses your memories against you. Like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them. I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. Ugh, my body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
Something's happening to Jane Selma.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car.
If that's true, it means people with more desyncs are significantly more vulnerable? Yeah. And the longer society goes on, the longer people bounce body to body, the easier it's going to be.
She recorded lectures with it.
Watching the neon lights of the fading city. Oh no. What? No, please! I'm begging you!
What do we got here?
Refusal of body credit. This guy just hit the memory bank from here.
Accounting liquidity report. Let's go check around the corner in case there's anything for us to poke. Apparently, poking gets us more options in conversation. Stop reconstructing so as you went reconstructing. So I started pasting. Yeah, we're not very smart.
As long as you don't get consumed by frustration.
You've already learned it once, this time it'll be faster. Ugh. You have the knowledge, but none of the muscle memory to play. And it looks like they got crushed. Still bleeding.
What? What's going on? Ah! Ah!
Did you know that in the last synchro test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears, feeding on her death.
Oh, but they're not going. Oh, good. I was gonna say they're not going away, but oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. All right.
Reconstructing this is gonna be Sisyphus work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it.
Driver's license. River Drew Adam, 1123 Green Ave, Brooklyn, New York. What do we got over here?
Rachel had one. She wore it to games until it broke into pieces.
Oh, nice. Looks like a signed one. New York Hellhounds, Christopher Otterbein, number 29. Shopping. Demmer tubes, 14. Premium tubes for guests, 8. Prepare something so it won't get boring. Get laxatives after premium tubes. How'd a hat break into pieces? Oh, if you wear any clothing enough, it'll break into pieces one way or another.
What happened here? Didn't even have time to yell. A mortal wound. Why can't I remember anything? It's starting to look like a graveyard on wheels. I'm moving to reconstruction.
You said to no one, because she's not there. We should be used to talking to herself by now, though. Don't you think? Still that one guy there.
You always think you're something you're not. I shot the dealer on
Oh,
the
looks
run.
like we winged him, though.
I had to
Through a
clean
dude's
shot.
head.
You didn't fucking care at all.
It's a joke. I will not kill. I didn't kill anyone.
I hope that glass is still gonna hold.
You feel the truth. You can smell it under your skin. Can you feel it rotting?
Like can't I remember it?
You do remember.
Okay. Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look.
Good news is we didn't shoot anyone before in command, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, and the fact that we had to do it 3 times before it took. Makes you think that the manipulation was definitely a thing. Alright, so let's see. What do we got?
You needed to punish someone.
Is this some kind of test?
If it is, you think you passed?
Following the bullet for a moment there. I'm waiting to fall through the glass, and it'll be a very short act.
Queen's basement. Judge and executioner in one.
You're judging me? How many have you killed? You know what's real.
Interesting.
Now, the people that were filled in there when they stopped being just random shapes, it was the people we left to rot. And you get a little loud. That one's probably going to come back to haunt us a little.
I wanted to get him and...
Nicked him.
I hit him. That was all that mattered.
Our body is not agreeing with us. Good thing we can get a new one, right? Right?
To the third car.
Alright. So even our reconstruction's not really reliable now.
Are you ready?
To rumble! Seth Hills, that'd be our partner. $9X9495, New York plate.
Dealer was standing here somewhere and bleeding. We'll try to reconstruct.
Oh, my camera broke. No, I'm just old-timey now. The oldest of old-timey. All right. Guess that's our dealer? Oh, Well, okay, the Igor's just coming in everywhere now.
You take her from me! I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for? Names! Now! Lunatic!
Of course it comes back to her.
We'll work this out with the boss.
Okay, so Seth's outside.
I'll shoot down this car and we'll all die.
Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison?
What? Who?
Who is he?
He doesn't know anything. A counter-terrorist team's on the way.
He's aiming at the car! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you crazy?
I'll shoot him down!
Why did you do that to Rachel?
Yeah, her death would have made us easily manipulatable, I suspect. Is it possible for Shell to hold two souls? I've been wondering that for a while. Just piggyback on the Icarite.
Stop! I want names!
This was the last good day of your life.
Oh dear. Oh boy. That explains what happened to Seth.
I'm losing control.
Oh shit, and then he hit the train, I guess. It's the door in our apartment.
I'm not going in there with you. Our luck's run out.
No. I don't want to go in there.
Why not?
Why are you doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
What the fuck?
You don't understand. All of this has power over you. Relax and accept the truth.
I'm tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Ow.
Why do you cling so hard to this pathetic life? It makes no sense. Give it up. I want to help you. Stop. Are you fucking crazy? Want to play with a knife? Do you?
We are cruel. And you're a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
You always have to make it difficult. Something good is finally coming to you.
Started wondering if I'm gonna pin my own hand to the floor or what.
Why did you do this to her? Why did you turn her against me?
Is that what you want to hear? My confession?
You motherfucker!
It's the only escape from the nightmare you are stuck in.
Man, they're getting harder and harder to actually do these.
I saw in your eyes that you stopped believing in me. I let you down. For a moment, I even felt like I cared.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
I'm sorry.
Please, step inside. Oh, tired already. You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse.
We have definitely cracked in a terrible, terrible way.
Feel your mind getting weaker by the minute.
You
Ouroboros on the wall.
You gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. It wasn't hard life that destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
James!
I saw Ouroboros on the wall, 2317.
James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes! Give me a sign of life. Get in touch immediately. James! Hello?
So, what are the odds we've taken the poison? We're gonna go
James,
do
I need
something
your
that
help.
gets us killed.
Selma is, my body's in the middle of a riot and it's in danger. James? Are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning.
Well, I don't think I learned anything coming here.
I had a bad feeling about all this. A revolution is like an amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain, and as likely as not, little else.
Nobody learned anything. Other than the likelihood that there is actually something dipping into our head.
James, where are
Okay,
you
it's a
going?
Window XP anime
Just below the
wallpaper.
park.
Thank you for the bits, Bill.
Blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park.
My check engine light's been on for a while.
Stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Welcome to Central Park. I'm allowed to be here, right? Because I'm a cop.
Could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake
The engine we
trees
crashed in your
that
apartment
last
really- oh my God, it
forever
probably
without
is.
Actually being alive.
What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green's celebration.
Eh. And nothing of value was lost. Oh. I didn't have a chance to ask. Well, I found the way down. And yeah, I guess I don't have to check the engine anymore, do I?
James? Are you there?
What a catastrophe.
I've lost my
Thank you for
vision.
the
Talk
bits.
to me.
Copy.
Not dead,
James!
just wishing.
Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard? James, are you okay?
Think so. Had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Wait!
Report it. Someone's coming.
I'm stuck.
He's still breathing! The fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
One sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Don't do anything. Can't risk it right now.
And rip out his Icarite! Leave me alone! I'm police!
Oh, fuck, I'm doing it.
Fuck! Another cop? I'll finish him off so he doesn't get away! No! Wait! Let's get the second one.
Well, maybe I should have drawn attention, but...
Police! Call for your weapons! Freeze! Run!
thought I was actually gonna have to shoot something for a minute.
They make it in time?
More or less. At least they didn't rip his Icarite open. What about Salma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Pretty fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. We don't know if someone's after her.
Which way south from here? I'm a little turned around, you know?
What I love about this car is that on any given day, it always looks better than I do.
That's fair. Didn't say Cop 1. Well, from death? No. From real death? Yes. Barely. Speaks more to you than the car. It is not a pretty car, but I'm not a pretty person.
An APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great.
Speaking of not pretty cars.
Great day for scrap dealers. Not for anyone else.
Yeah, because all this doesn't just look ominous as shit from below, right? Like, how is that structurally integral?
Road's closed. Gotta go around it. I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying.
I guess I'm going up. I think. Is there an up? How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, there's the up. I'm not used to walking places. I've flown everywhere. Shot to the city gives you dark city vibes. Big time, right? Especially with them being able to see the flats of them above us like that. Come on, junkie body. You can do it.
I have to go through the park.
Please hurry.
Man, they weren't kidding about the fake
Something
trees,
is
huh?
bugging me. Whose idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored.
Look, it's just like
Why does it
me.
matter?
I'm wondering if this could have been planned.
Do you think everything that's happened here was also part of Kovalev and Green's plan?
Look, everything happens on the day of Green's funeral. And it all started with him.
As far as paralyzing the city and causing chaos, well, it works.
But what was the
Tree
goal?
filter when?
Or a step toward the goal?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, Party Parrot really does not work with this setup. It occasionally just turns magenta and causes me to to disappear.
Silence. As if every shout, scream, and noise in this city cancel each other out. As if all of this was meaningless.
I can see the place where the ceremony was.
Great. Head over there.
Damn.
What did you
Cool
say
looking
the
place,
statue
though.
was of?
Morai.
That explains a lot.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know is that they watched over the life thread of mortals and gods.
Oh, nice. I have to take a roundabout route to them. How's Salma?
Slowing down. She seems to be running out of strength.
I think we put the Morai sisters out of a job. Hey, Emmy, how's it going?
I couldn't believe when the system spat out your name, and you just happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm.
I covered for you, look the other way. Yes, 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 yes. I burned those things. We'll use it.
I covered for you. Burned the papers. You didn't see me, okay? I gotta save someone. You moonlighting as private muscle or something? Or something. You really piss me off. Get in the fucking car. before it's too late.
James, please. Selma.
I can't! This is your last chance. I'm trying to help you, you idiot.
Boss.
Damn you, Kara. I'll be back for your Rick right then. Sorry, pal.
Oh, motherfucker.
Watch out! Car! Fuck!
Oh. Please miss me. Oh, good God. He's paying for the next body, and it better be a good one.
Say something! Fuck! This better just be a bad connection.
Honestly, Laura, you know what that bit with the car reminds me of? Strawberry cake. I feel like that's what just happened to me. Okay, why am I seeing... How are we even alive at this point? I don't know. I can't move very fast, that's for sure.
Can you hear me? Head to the statue!
Lady, I'm trying.
Save her, please! It's really close now!
Even when I get there, I'm not in any condition to do anything. Why is everyone... I guess everyone was running away from that point, though.
She must be getting tired. She's walking around the statue. James, stop moving.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do you see her? She should be out there somewhere. If they got her, please tell me. Find her.
This is what you get for selling your body on the black market.
She must be somewhere straight ahead. Can you see her? Is she okay?
Or sue the body company for getting to mention her allergy to hot lead.
But I'll find her.
Our junkie body seems to be able to take some abuse.
There she is.
Don't shoot! I was sent by... Good morning, sunshine! You're too late! She belongs to me! Salma's innocent! Let her go, you freak! Salma knew darkest secrets in this room. And she didn't raise a finger! She did nothing about it! Nothing!
Gonna try and get closer.
You deserve each other! I don't want to ruin your mockery of justice, but this body belongs to Sarah, not Selma! It doesn't matter. You all deserve to be punished!
Gonna keep moving up when we can and hope I don't get brained or accidentally shoot her on the go.
I just need to dish out justice one more time!
Let's take away his credit.
One more time? Kovalev and Green are the ones who did all the work. You did nothing. You're nobody. You hid in their shadow and ended up tormenting a pregnant woman. I made them do it.
You need to put that gun down. It's psychosis. This happened to Green and Kovalev too. Put the gun down, please.
What is...
What the fuck
Are
is
we
going
okay?
How the hell should I know? I'm trying to figure this all out. But I need you to help me, okay?
You just have to trust me. I'm doing everything to help you.
He's taking over your body? Oh man, all of this is...
Taking over your body. It's happened to me too. You can beat him. You gotta fight.
I can't see what you see, or hear what you're hearing, or feel what you're feeling. But I know even Green struggled with something similar. It's desynchropsychotic disorder.
Desynchro? What?
Probably our Icarite. Our mind has a limit.
It can only handle a certain number of traumas and reincarnations. Until it gives out.
I don't know if I can help you, to be honest, but I'll try. You just have to let me go, okay?
What did Green say about Ouroboros? That's...
What did Green
Yeah, I
say
want to know.
about Ouroboros?
About what?
About the snake and the date carved on the tree.
He was working on something he wanted to finish by then. He knew his mind was going. I didn't think that date was when he planned to kill himself. Oh, I should have known he'd try to drag us with him. Bastard, please, put the gun down.
You can trust me. Drop it.
Please.
Oh man, I have the option to shoot, but like I said, I'm fairly certain this dude is mostly on our heads, so I'm gonna... not.
Try the path behind me. You have a chance to get through. Take this. Sarah will guide you. You'll just have to calm her down first.
Oh, why'd you have to get it all bloody first?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down for a bit here and die.
I could feel his breath on my neck. I should have felt fear or anger, but I just felt serene. Maybe because I was so fucking tired.
Time to lay down, I think.
First life. We really made it. The second was good too. The third never came. Still, we were lucky. Really lucky. I've been living a stolen, anguished life for a long time. And he was born from that pain.
Everything's all right.
Your time is long over.
Run!
I'll get her anyway. I'll drag her into the abyss with you as the tool.
Wanna bet?
Well, that's the end of me. That was atropine, and we know what that does to Icarite. Actually, like a lot of the first-person kind of cinematography they're doing, it feels like drunkenly staggering. Like I twinge when I fall over. I kind of feel it, you know? Like all the Tech-Noir stories, the detective dies at the end. It's like your wife's favorite movie? Yes, she did say, isn't this the one where the hero dies at the end? guess Green really did kill himself. But he was having a complete enough psychotic break that it seemed like someone else was doing it. Out on her own terms, I guess. It's gonna be a long way to fall, too. It's actually the 3 weeks? Yes, Mars, I forget what the way they called it, but yeah, that's where we were heading towards earlier. Whatever happened to Jane Salma? Find her before the murderer. My wife's not here, but I'm a lot closer to shore. Yeah, I think we put those sisters out of a job. No threads for them to cut. Nice, they used to be where the Icarite grabbed me, so I guess we're out. I suppose nothing nefarious happened to her. She really probably did just kill herself to stop this stuff from happening anymore. Firewalk with me. Find solace or not. Oh, end of deadly dreams. Find peace.
Hi, James. I know you won't pick up, but my psychologist says I need closure. She's pretty famous. She's alive thanks to you. And thanks to me, she hid here in the slums in the first days of the riots. Believe it or not, it was the safest here. It's pretty strange to look at myself, pregnant and shocked by the poverty I'd spent my whole life in. I had a few desynchro attacks because of it, but I recovered. Fully recovered. I finally got my body back, and I finally have enough money to get Taylor out. I was worried if Taylor would still be herself after she was thawed out, but Salma's pretty sure that there's no symptoms until the first 100 years. Symptoms like what you've been struggling with. She tried to explain it to me, and I'm so sorry. For the record, you were the most difficult partner I've ever worked with, and no one else will ever come close. But thank you.
Imagine this game with VR Dragon Apple.
You deserve
only if they
peace.
left the camera alone.
I really hope you
There's a
find it.
recipe for vomit comets. One missed call. Oh, we'll see. Huh. Nice, because I didn't skip the credits. I got a trophy out of it. Well, damn. All in all, I gotta say that was pretty cool. You're welcome for making the rest of your job boring, right? Just remember, none of your partners will be as fun as we were. That was really solid. That was really neat. There's a lot I like about it. I do know... Well, I was trying to figure out how far we were into the game. Oh, thank you for the big emote bits. Soul Survivor, much appreciated. I did learn one thing, and it's that that point where you're picking green or the murderer has a major impact on your ending. As we found, there was no murderer. It was the synchropsychotic breaks. I guess we were one of the old ones. I mean, we knew we were over 120. Like how it didn't overstay its welcome? Definitely. I do like tight, concise experiences. showed up, it did its thing. 2 shows later, I'm done. What happens if you go the other way? I don't know, but I do know it puts you into the path for the bad ending. I don't think it's possible to get Sarah's body out alive if you take the other route. The one choice you made that was different to mine was green as the murderer, and that changed the ending from what I got. Yeah. Green being behind things puts you on like apparently the like good end. Which is why I ultimately left the decision up to chat. I probably would have gone for the murder if not for our exchange with Sarah where he was speaking with her voice. All of that to me was like the defining moment of, okay, no, this guy is in our head. Real or not, he's definitely in our head, and I'm starting to think less real.
Solid game. Gave me early/mid Annapurna Studios vibes.
Thank you for the bits, Phil. Yeah. Oh God. Man, their publishing arm's gone now, isn't it? Like, all of them quit, as I recall. I have no idea what the hell happened beyond that. We were just cray-cray? Yeah, we were apparently just too fucking old. And given the trauma of our wife's fundamental full-life suicide to boot, kind of want to play LA Noire, watch LA Confidential now. I'm sitting here in this hat, and I gotta tell you, all I want to do is get like the X-doubt thing to just stick by me. Like, Press X to doubt.
The company still exists. I think their in-game studio or something is out. They still got film deals for some of their stuff, I think.
Annapurna exists, yes, but their publishing arm does not. The publishing arm left.
It's time to smoke cigars and drink absinthe.
Well, I'll drink the absinthe, but I'll pass on the cigars, thank you. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Had a really solid soundtrack too, and I believe it's available on was it Bandcamp? I'm just gonna quickly find the link for that. It was actually passed along to me. Yeah, Bandcamp actually has the whole soundtrack, which I thought was really good. And there's that. I'll drop that in both sides just in case. Tomorrow, am I gonna dress as a furry for a furry dungeon? So. The short answer is no. The long answer is, I had a moment where I realized that all the Kigurumi from the Kigurumi Christmas chaos years ago, the Luna one or the Monokuma one would work, but I'm not fucking doing that. I need a day of just lab coding like normal, thanks, before we do anything on Friday for the partnerversary. Oh... It was nice, though, to have a reason to wear all this and do the whole black and white thing. It was really cool. I'm glad it worked. Pretty sure $1,000+ suit is a bit much for one game showing. Yeah.
So furry on partnerversary, right?
Thank you for the bits, Bill. No. Business expense. I still have to pay it, even if it's a business expense. I'm not doing that. Got cat ears? I'm not Don't make me turn this into a really brief suffering gold joke thing.
Oh well, at least it ain't Gordomi, right?
Thank you for the bits, and yes, thank goodness it is not that. So... This whole setup only works for this specific angle too, because if I go to like any of the other ones, you notice it's no longer the full screen anymore, because it's still just chroma keying this screen out and showing what's under it instead of the whole thing. Oh man, that was really cool. I'm really happy that it actually stayed good, because I vetted it during my pre-production period, and I wanted to share with people, but I wasn't sure how it would all go. But I dig, and I finished it technically with like 30 minutes to spare in a 2-day span. So it fit the time boxing as well. Somehow so did Stellar Blade, despite the ridiculous challenge we did. So everything is perfectly on schedule this season. The formula works. The calculations continue to be correct.
One of us, by force or by choice.
Bill, thank you very much for the 10 gift sub bomb. Enjoy your random science mugs and emotes, folks. Cheers. I'm all out of drink to toast with. It's hard for games, especially a game like this, to stick the landing. Yep. What the fuck? I can't even see what that was.
You know
What the
that I
fuck?
haven't done any of this in a while, so screw you in the business suit. You didn't come in on MV game.
God damn it. Fuck. I considered wearing a business suit, but my only business suit is the one that's got blood spatter on it, so I saved that for Yakuza games. Can we get some goddamn emotes in chat, please? Whatever. No, you know what? Not whatever you got. If you got peaches, give me the peaches. Give me just all the goddamn peaches. For the unbelievably generous $1,500 tip that was. To be perfectly clear, I'm not using that to finance a fursuit. Given what was just being talked about, I want to be super clear about that. Super clear about that, okay? God damn it. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure! Fucking... You know what I will do with it, though, is I think I will actually get the soundtrack for this game. Because it was really damn good. It's just really solid ambience. I kind of want to just work to it. Instructions received. Zero's buying a fursuit outright, not financing. Okay, to be fair, that would be more my thing, too. I do hate debt, and therefore I pay cash only for, like, everything. So you wouldn't be wrong. Had the cat earphones before, managed to make him yan. Oh, fucking shit. Alright, I will consider one of the Kigurumi for tomorrow. Thank you for the peaches on that side as well, Dragon Apple. Which is extra funny because that is actually, I'm pretty sure, literally the model I used when I did the ones on the Twitch side. And thank you for the giant peaches, Bill. God damn it. Oh, I'm dying over here. As I said before the sub bomb, furry game is scientific game, so science coat and cat ears work well for it. Well, I'm gonna have to do something now. I'm gonna have to do something. God damn it. Okay, enough. Thank you for the giant peaches, Bill. Honestly, I really like that emote, actually. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm glad it actually looks good at regular size on Twitch as well. I have no idea how, because it's 400 by 400 pixels compressed to like 28 by 28, and somehow it worked. Does have the Annapurna feel? Yeah. Disregarding the earlier stuff about whether or not Annapurna has died or not, yeah, it does kind of fall into the vein of the sort of stuff that they do. And as it happens... not really coincidentally enough, very much intentionally. See, this is what it actually looks like normally.
Welcome to Radio Zero.
As it happens, John G-Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome. As it happens, Stray is actually the last of the... Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's too much.
God damn it. Bill, god damn it. Thank you for the 100 gift sub nuke. Moe Moe Kyun indeed. Ah, it is too much. What are you doing? Enjoy your random science fucking emotes. 100 people who just got nuked from orbit and have no idea what is going on. Thank you so much. As I was saying, this concludes the second of our featured play. Well, I guess third if you include the headliner. Our last featured full playthrough for the season is Stray, which I'm super looking forward to having an excuse to take off the shelf, because once I platted it and had to put it away, I was honestly really sad. So I will be doing Stray as the last featured playthrough, and nice, John G-Man making good use of the speed emotes, one of my favorites. Alora will also be joining me for Stray, because, you know, it's the cat game, so she kind of has to. I freaking love Stray. I'm super looking forward to running it. And as it happens, also, there was a release today by that was done by the creators of Danganronpa in conjunction with Akatsuki Games. That if we have room, I might take a look at it next week as well. I'm a little bit up in the air on it. I love supporting what the Danganronpa creators get up to. Well, on the same token, it's also free to play, and I'm fucking violently allergic to that by nature. So I will just have to. We'll see if we can fit it, and if we can, I'll take a look. But otherwise, we're down to just Stray and the 2 spotlights left for this season, and one of those spotlights is tomorrow, and the next one is Friday. So, yeah, we're getting there. Oh yeah, the cat headphones are gone. They were ultimately not the greatest manufacturing quality. Unless it's Infinity Nikki. I'm kind of losing interest in that one too, but that's less the gotcha side of it and far more the too many limited time events going on constantly. I have this thing where if a game says, hey, you should play the game on my schedule, my response is, maybe you should go fuck yourself. I picked up Atelier Lulua after 1.5 years off of it. Picked up from where I left off and just kept playing, and you know what? That's what I like to be able to do, and in that 1.5 years, I've missed precisely fucking nothing, because it's a single-player game. So, I much prefer to play games on my schedule, as I see fit, as opposed to when the game says, you should be playing me now. Speaking of, we need to play Diablo this week to take advantage of the bonus XP. I'll make an exception for that, because I play with Alora and we just blow shit up, so, you know. I'll do a little bit of that for fun. I haven't had a reason to play it in a little bit anyways. So I'll do that. Okay, so that... You know what? I missed the black and white already. Let's go back to that. I like the black and white. This is good. I'm going to find a way to make this more permanent. Right now it's being done by OBS. I'll find a way to do it in Unreal instead, so I don't have to do the chroma key and run the risk of turning invisible while party parroting. So, I do want to say a huge thanks to everyone for coming out and spending some of your Wednesday here with me for Nobody Wants to Die. I hope you've enjoyed the game as much as I have. Doing the Noir voice unconsciously, it does just kind of come and go. All the voices kind of come and go. I've got to keep them in tip-top shape somehow, you know? It takes practice. Believe me, some people sing in the shower. Me, I'm just spouting random lines in 30 different voices because this is what we do. So, this game is available on a number of systems. There are definitely things we did not see, things we did not do, and an ending we definitely skipped. So if you want to check it out yourself, by all means, give it a shot. And you know, it won't take you a ton of time either, so you can jump it in your backlog and it won't be an issue. You can get back to everything else soon enough, right? But seriously, thank you everyone for joining me. If you've enjoyed the game and the way we do things here, by all means, please hit the subscribe button on the YouTube side, hit the follow button on the Twitch side, come back again sometime. I'm live 4 nights a week. I'll throw the YouTube link on the Twitch side because that's also where the high quality VODs are if you want to catch up on this. It's already up there at higher quality than I streamed it over here because we're good like that. Socials are below the page on Twitch side, and Discord link is in chat on both sides in just a moment. Gotta manually do it over there because I think my bot lies to me on that side. So, on that note, have yourselves a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you again for joining me. It has been a ton of fun. I'm glad we ran this. Tomorrow, Furry Sci-Fi Darkest Dungeon. I'll find something appropriate to wear. Maybe I'll just keep the vest and switch to the... I'll figure something out. Oh, have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care. I'll see you next time. This Zero out.